To input a new cremation order, click New Cremation Order. The screen is divided in several sections. The top section contains the order info, and we can attach a note to the order. If we go with the mouse over the icon, which turns yellow, we can read the note. The next icon allowed us to upload or view documents to the order. So just drag and drop a file and then upload. So the file will be uploaded on the server and attached to the order. Upload. Now if we want to view, we just double click on the document and will appear on a different tab on the browser. Then we have the drop-down list with the person who took the information with date and time, who approved, again with the date and time, the cremation order, which is automatically generated by the system, the order status, if it's rushed or not, the signer for the cremation certificate. Those are information which are needed when we print the certificate. And also we have the option to print the missing documents, so we choose what are the documents are missing. The next section contains the funeral home information. If we start to type in the name box the name of the funeral home, the selected criteria of funeral home list will appear on the drop-down list, so we can choose the funeral home we want. Then we choose the contact, attach it to the funeral home if there is any on the system, and automatically the information regarding the funeral home it's displayed on the screen. The next section contains the decedent information. We can type in the decedent information, so if we type in a weight over 250 pounds, automatically a trigger with the overcharges for $86 appear on the sales order items. Also, each funeral home have its own level of prices, so we predefine on the system. We continue to fill up the decedent information. If we want some more information, then we can always go and click on the decedent, and then we get the whole screen about the decedent information. We can also go to input the family members. We can go to search on the system to see if there is any family member. The next section contains the next of kin information. Again, we can go search for an existing name in the system, and then we can go search by last name DE, let's say, search. We can go there, get the, or if not, we can go input a new name. So let's put Mary. Say granddaughter. You can go input the email address, the phone number. You can go input the address. If we start to type in the zip code 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, automatically will appear the city, state, and county. And then we just type the address. The next section contains the sales order items. So we can go and choose any item and add it to the sales order. On the right side, we have the total amount with the invoice number, which is automatically generated by the system. Once we choose all the items, then let's say the funeral home is the one that is the purchaser. We can go and choose 3 options. We can go to edit or print the invoice. We can go to receive a partial payment to the invoice. So let's say we go to receive a partial payment. We can apply eventually credits that the purchaser may have. It's not the case in here. We can put late charges. Then we choose the payment method. So that's the option to when we can put a partial payment. So, and we have automatically calculate the balance and the payment. Or the third option, which is the complete payment, just to go and receive the payment and print the sales receipt with the reference number, the check number. So let's say payment by check, the check number, and then OK. So we have the payment of $216. The next section contains the cremation info, and we already have the receipt date is default by the order taken date, but can be always go unchanged. Can go always go and change the date or time. Choose who's performing, and then we can go and fill all the preset activities, the cremation start, put date and time, performed by, and the rest of the information. We can choose the crematory, the return number, the permit number, the container, the casket type. The next section represent the disposition method, and we can choose the disposition type. Let's say it's mailed. If it's mailed, we choose by whom. Okay, then the date and the time, and to whom it's mailed. Let's say next of kin. We have the tracking number. If it's not the next of kin, it's to the funeral home, or if it's the other, then we have to go to choose the remain recipients. So we click and we add the name of the recipient. So let's say Mrs. Hannah Smith, to the address. So we have the shipping address. At the end we can save and close. So if we save the information, we go to a different screen to search for cremations, let's say. So cremation done last week by the Ortiz Funeral Home, search. So we go to one of the cremations. Now we have the open cremation on the screen, plus on the taskbar we have the previous cremation we worked on before. So, and this can go on. If you want to go to another cremation, let's say, search for last week cremations, and go to a different cremation. So now we have 3 cremations open, the one on the screen and then another 2 on the taskbar. We can go and view some information on the one on the taskbar, or we can double click and then we move on edit to that particular cremation.